the desert, soon to be coming to the mountains.
Alright, so we made it, finally. We're out here by a bridge right along the Black River. We're going to drop in right here. We haven't figured out if we're going upstream or downstream yet. We're just going to go check it out. Got a later start than we wanted to. I missed a turn and went a little bit out of the ways. So now we're just getting all our gear loaded up. And we're going to hop down there and figure out which way we're going. Alright, so we're heading out, going upstream. River's right here next to us through all this brush. We're only hiking for an hour or two, so we get a late start. Let's relax for the first night and then put in some miles tomorrow. So I'll check back if you see anything cool. Readjusting his pack, so I dropped mine and I'm going to scout ahead a little bit, trying to figure out if this opens up or if it just is more kind of canyon area like this. There's not much options for camping, maybe on the other side, but we can always head downriver if not. Alright, so we gotta turn around again. Wasn't looking clear enough up there, so we're just gonna head downstream somewhere not too far. Find a good spot to camp. Take it easy the first night, have a couple beers. And tomorrow, put in some miles tomorrow, just continue going downstream, so. That's the plan for now. Alright, sorry, out of breath. Just had to climb up from the riverside to the road. It's just too much bushwhacking, full of thorn bushes and things like that, so I already fell over like twice in a thorn bush. So we're gonna take the road for a bit, see if hopefully it clears up. And if not,
That's all about right here.
if not, we're gonna have to find somewhere else. But it's looking like it's clearing up. So gonna go down here a bit and drop in somewhere else. All right, so the path has opened up quite a bit, right next to the river. Probably just gonna follow it downstream until we find a nice little area to camp in for the first night. So I guess once we find that, I'll bring you back. All right. So we gave up bushwhacking. It's too late in the day now. So, I mean, we hiked upstream, we hiked downstream. You get like a mile if that's clear, and then it's just nothing but thorn bushes. So We're gonna just chill here for the night. We're both starving. Get some water in us. And then we can wake up early tomorrow. The other side of the river looks clear. We just have to walk back and go on the other side, or maintain trail further up the road we can go to, and then we pass by at least like 10 random creeks on the way up here as well that we can go do. So right now it's break time, water time. Set up camp, get some food going. How good?
It's break time.
The backpacking chairs are worth it.
Oh yeah.
Got that good cheese. So before we set up, we're gonna use the river here to get some beers to cool down a bit, and toss this cheese in there as well. Keep it a little cool. It's kind of soft. So we just got the little rock corral. And throw that in there, spread it out a little bit. Goo had a little mishap with his water droplets. Show him what happened. That's why you always put things like this in plastic bags, kids.
All
Cracked
open. I don't know how clear it comes out. All that right there. Liquid drops.
Alright, time to get the hammocks hung. And yes, I did bring a tablet. I absolutely did. We're gonna watch a movie tonight with our beers and dinner. Ooh. Wonder what that's from.
I don't know. It was next to the beer though when I went to go check the temp.
In the water?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Still got cartilage, bud.
That ain't no wolf teeth, I think.
It is. It's for like a baby.
What else would have sharp teeth like that in the area?
I found the remnants of Fluffy.
Poor Fluff.
This was Fluffy's lower jaw.
Alright, first beer. Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. That's a good one. Doesn't taste too much of orange, but
No.
after we get a few more sips in, we'll come back with the rating. Alright guys, so we're about done with these. Well, I got one more sip left. He's already done with his. Excuse me. As far as the rating goes on this guy, I mean, it's a decent amber. Not really getting all the flavors they're talking about. I'm gonna give it one less than its alcohol content. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. What do you say, Goo?
So, like Craig said, not picking up all the flavors. Don't really get the hint of orange or hint of vanilla. And I'm not a big fan of ambers, but as far as the other ambers that I've had, I'd probably give it an 8. It's pretty smooth. It's pretty flavorful.
There you go. I am a fan of ambers, so this one wasn't too special for me. It is. Hold on, let me get one. It is pretty. You know what? I'll give it a 6.5. I'll give it the same as its alcohol content. It is pretty good. It's not a bad beer, but as a fan of ambers, it's not the best either. Alright, for dinner tonight, gonna be using the beer can stove. Just got a bottle of heat. Yeah, I brought the whole bottle. Not really trying all that hard to save on weight this trip. And for the first night, I'm gonna go with the homemade dehydrated unstuffed peppers. So what I'm gonna do, I've seen it in a lot of YouTube videos before. Just gonna fill water up to like the food line and then let it rehydrate for like 10-15 minutes while I do some other things, and then after that I will heat it up. Alright, so Goo just got one of these titanium BRS stoves.
25 grams. Never used it before, so this will be first test. We'll see how it does.
Amazon find. It's what, like 20 bucks?
Yeah, something like that.
I got my homemade meal hydrating. I'm about to spark the alcohol stove up. We're gonna get some dinner cooking. Alright, this will probably be the last of the footage tonight. I'll save some battery, plus it's getting dark, but I have one more, the Legacy Lager from Dog Tags, just an American, it's like 5.5.
We got a Golden Road Wolf Among the Weeds IPA, 8%.
Ooh, an 8%, there you go. Alright, so we're not as tired as we thought we were going to be, so we're gonna go for a third beer tonight. I'm going with the Dedicated Amber Ale.
Picked up a local. It's called Dragoon IPA, made in Tucson.
Another IPA, huh?
Yeah, but this one's from here, so
Yeah.
figured it was local. Had to go with it.
It makes sense. So the Dog Tag, I'll give that one. I'll give it a 7 for just an American lager. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
At Golden Road, as far as IPAs go, I'd say like a 7. It's not phenomenal, but it's still probably on the upper end. It's pretty smooth, but you still get that hoppy taste.
Morning, guys. Day 2. It's like 8:30 in the morning or so. Slept pretty good. No problem keeping warm. So at this point, just waiting for Goo to get up. Then we're going to pack up the bags and figure out where we're going to go from here. So either going to try hiking the other side of the river, maybe going down to a different section of the river, or we might just go hike one of these random creeks, see what we find. So once we figure it out, I'll bring you back. Alright, Goo's up. Just getting breakfast going. Goo's got one of the packet gourmets. I was too lazy to cook eggs and hash browns, so just doing the salami and tortilla. We're pretty much packed up. Then we're gonna head on out of here. Alright, so on our road to the new creek trail, it's just, you can see right there. We walked down a ways, there's just more fallen trees everywhere. There's no way we're going to be able to get down, so we're going to go back. Okay, so we found a different entrance to the creek. Okay, so we hiked 5 miles downstream from this point where we can get down to the creek. Basically, came to a fence line, like 2.5 miles. Private property or something, there's a bunch of cows out there, so turned around. We're gonna try for upstream. Looks like the same story, so. At this point, we're not too sure what we're gonna do. But at least we're getting a little bit of miles, I guess. So either find another creek or a different dropping point for the river for tonight. Do a little bit more hiking, not too far though, or just find a cool place to park and set up camp. So once we figure it out, we'll check back.
Alright, so this is Goo. We are in the car driving, trying to find a route or campsite. Looks kind of promising. We found East Fork here. So far this road is just kind of following the river. So we'll take this up, see how far we can go, see if we can't find a good spot to maybe drop in, but this definitely looks a lot more promising than what we previously experienced. So we'll check back in with you guys later.
We pulled over at a campground. Stopped to eat lunch because we're getting pretty hungry. It's like 2:30. We're probably just gonna end up car camping tonight. Actually, these campgrounds have these little shelters. I'll show you. So over there, they got them in each campsite. I've never seen that in Arizona, so that's pretty cool. So we found a spot we're gonna car camp at. What's up?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go here soon.
Conveniently, there's a bathroom with some fire pits and a picnic table, but we're just sick of driving around trying to find spots to hike, hiking in, and then having to just hike out because it leads to nowhere. So, river's right there, right across the road. We are right on the road, which is not the best, but there hasn't been all that many people out here, so we're just gonna take it easy tonight, go find somewhere new tomorrow. Alright, we're getting camp set up. Got the hammocks behind us. We're just getting some firewood for the night. About to get dinner going. Getting our water boiled up. Got the fire going. Just gonna be taking it easy tonight. Got our last beer each, chilling in the river over there. And there probably won't be much updates tonight. So it's morning of day 3. We're just getting everything packed up. Alright, all packed up, ready to go. I'm half as heavy as I was on the first day. But we're just gonna go hit the trailhead, go downriver. I got about half this battery left, so I'll check back in when we start seeing some cool things. Alright, so starting on the trail. Last 2 days. Be nice though for overheating down while we're hiking. So I'll show you the trailhead sign and then we'll come back once we start hitting all the good stuff.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be muddy, bud.
A little wet.
On the snow mountain.
Alright, and there shit is. There you can see.
That's why I said, bud, just keep your head down.
You gotta hike through some of the burnt areas you can see back there, but I mean it's still beautiful nonetheless. As you hike, you go through small patches like this that got hit by the forest fire, and by the edge isn't as bad. But this little stretch here, you can see you got at the end of the Thompson Trail. This is where it meets up with the West Fork Trail. I guess this is a mountain bike trail somewhere. Oh, you probably cross right here, go to the cairn. So we saw a good campsite like a mile and a half back. Probably gonna turn around and just go camp back there. It's right next to the river, some tree coverage. Got all the hammocks and the tarps. It was a cool hike though. It's a pretty area. So, what do you think? Go back to that one? And here's our home for the last night. It's pretty awesome. I think this is what we were expecting. But that's what happens when you don't have a plan and you try to go off trail. It doesn't always work out, so no big deal. We still had a good time. It's gonna be trying to set up so the wind's not barreling down on us the whole time. Well, after what seems like an hour, we finally got the damn hammocks and tarps up. What a pain in the ass that was with all this wind. Died. Audio's probably going to sound terrible on this, but this is all I got for the rest of the trip. So, like I said, we're doing this sweet and sour pork for dinner tonight. Dude has got herb mushroom risotto, the fire going, the river flowing. Yeah, this has been our view all day. We've just been relaxing today, really. Alright guys, so we're in the truck now. All the batteries died last night. I gotta plug into the solar charger now, but it was just super windy this morning, so we just wanted to get everything packed and leave. So it was a good trip. Didn't go as, well, we didn't really have a plan, so it didn't go as we expected, but it still ended up being good. Now we just got like a 5-hour drive home. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching.